Oh my. I need to drink some water. I need to drink something. I'm getting thirsty. Ah, and no, it has nothing to do with the image on the screen. But what's up everyone? I'm doing this video because I don't quite understand all of the complaints towards the X-Men 97 trailer. Uh, Most of the complaints I've seen on Twitter, surprise, surprise, which is now called X, but I still call it Twitter. I will always call it Twitter. And I just don't understand. So that's why I'm doing this video, so maybe someone can help me understand. So one of the things that people are now complaining about is I guess, the removal of Rogue's curvaceous booty from the old school series, as you can see on the background of the screen. And let me pull up the other Rogue so you guys can see why people have an issue with this. All right, there you guys go. So I saw this screenshot floating around. I saw people crying to the high heavens about Disney has removed the booty from our childhoods. Look what they took from us. Ah, and I'm like, huh. All right, let me look through the trailer again, see if I could find the shot, and I did. And this is only like a 2 second shot from the trailer. I'm like, really? People are really just judging that from the 2 seconds that was shown? Okay, because the way I took it was that you know how in most of the old school cartoons where some stuff were like animated differently to the point where it'll look really odd in one scene, but in other scenes it looks perfectly fine. That's how I took it. And the show is not even out yet, and that's just 2 second clip. I was like, well, there's other cool things going on in that clip. How come people aren't talking about that? Why did they have to zero in on her butt cheeks and go, "Oh no, look what Disney is doing"? Uh, okay. I mean, this is a show that's going to be primarily for kids since it's airing on Disney Plus, I assume. And yeah, to be fair, this is for us old heads, us boomers who grew up on this stuff as well. But I think most of the kids of today are going to tune into this unless they have no interest in X-Men whatsoever. But here, I have the that clip pulled up and I paused it. So let's see if I could pull it up real quick for you guys. I'm gonna have to remove Rogue here off the screen, and bam. Okay, right here. There we go. So this is the shot from the trailer that people focused in on, I guess, or focused on Rogue's booty. It's like, how come no one's talking about the fact that the X-Men are all, grouped up here, surrounded by Sentinels, getting ready to battle some Sentinels? I mean, is that not the most X-Men thing ever? So please, someone help me understand the hatred towards this, because I was trying to focus on the positives. I mean, I wasn't really zeroed in on Rogue's ass cheeks like most of the complainers. Like, if you want Rogue's butt cheeks, then I don't know, stick with the original show, or go and read the Jim Lee comics where a lot of the female heroes, or what do they call them, the femme fatales, whatever you want to call them, the female X-Men characters, where they were drawn very, very sexy. Sexy? Is that a word? Very, very sexy is what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, please help me understand the hatred. Because I was just trying to focus on the positive and just being like, oh, cool, X-Men, Sentinels, great, that's what I want. Who cares about the booty? Really, it's a cartoon. We're all adults here. Anyways, the other thing people are complaining about, if I could pull that up on the screen, and bam, is this shot where a newspaper floats by from the Daily Bugle. A lot of people were complaining about the Mutant fashion show that's seen on the front page. Again, when I saw this trailer, I was focused on the positives. I was focused on the top of the newspaper where it says, "Is Spider-Man a mutant?" Question mark. And next to that it says Hellfire Gala. So when I saw this, I was like, "Oh, cool! A reference to Spider-Man and Hellfire's Club." I didn't care about this mutant fashion show crap. That didn't even phase me. So why focus in on that? I don't get it. Because with the Spider-Man reference, at least in the Spider-Man animated series, the X-Men did show up in his show. And I can't remember if it was a two-parter or a one-part episode, but they did show up on the Spider-Man animated series, and it was awesome. It was awesome, damn it. Oh, that reminds me of this Madam Web rant I heard the other day on a podcast where one of the females on the podcast said they watched Spider-Man the animated series religiously, but they don't remember Madam Web. I'm like, how can you say you watched that show religiously and don't remember Madam Web? Because she was in several episodes of Spider-Man the animated series. So I'm starting to wonder uh, who is really a fan and who is a fake fan of this stuff. But anyways, that's besides the point. People are complaining about this newspaper and people are complaining about Rogue's Booty. So help me understand this, people. Someone out there who's angry right now at this stuff, help me understand because I'm just trying to focus on the positive. All right, and I'm saving this one for last, of course. If I could just get that on the screen. Hold on. I'm gonna have to. Ah! Okay, now I could show you guys. Okay, there we go. The non-binary morph. This got people big mad right now. People are saying X-Men is already ruined. People are already writing the show off and will not give the show a chance. And here's what I got to say about this. The show is not even out yet. What if this non-binary stuff is not the main focus of the episodes? What if that's not even pushed to the forefront? What if that's not even a big deal? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, what if the show focuses on everything else that makes the show awesome and doesn't even treat this non-binary stuff as a big deal? And I'll admit, Morph's look did throw me off at first because I'm used to his regular human form from the original series. But I think I forgot he used to look like this too, where his tire head turns all white and stuff, and he looks really weird. But yeah, the show's not even out yet, and people are already writing the show off just because information came out about Morph being non-binary. I'm like, okay, well, what if that's not the main focus of the show? What if they just briefly mention it in one episode and that's it? Like I don't get it. That I don't get it. That reminds me of this one podcast I was listening to where this one famous female content creator who I'm not gonna say her name here because I don't want her followers to think that I'm hating on her or anything, and I don't want her to think that I'm clout chasing or anything stupid like that. But it reminded me when I was listening to this content creator complain about the rainbow flag showing up in Spider-Man 2, and she said that she couldn't even finish the game because of the rainbow flag in the game. She said the game has gone completely woke, and she just cannot enjoy Spider-Man 2. And I think she said she tried to trade it back into the store or something. And I was like, really? Just because of one little flag that's in the game? Okay. And then like this is how I knew she was a fake fan. She was like, "Oh, there's these missions where they force you to play as a deaf black girl. There's a mission where they force you to play as Miles Morales, and you have to help a student set up a prom date with another student who happens to be another male." And I was like, uh, the game doesn't force you to do that stuff. Those missions are optional, meaning if you don't feel comfortable doing those missions, you don't have to do them. They have nothing to do with the main story in the Spider-Man 2 video game. So I was like, really? So by you saying, all this stuff is just forced in your face and it makes the game woke that I can't enjoy it, screw that game. It's like, huh? You're Spider-Man. You're swinging around the city at high speeds doing cool shit. Who cares about a little flag or some other stuff that yes, is gay, but it has nothing to do with the overall narrative of the story. Those are just optional things, meaning you don't have to do that. So that's what I picked up on. Like, okay, most of these people don't know what they're talking about if they're saying this stuff is forced upon you. When how is it forced? How is an optional side quest forced? Like, I never felt like any of that stuff was forced upon me when I played Spider-Man 2. You know why? Because I was having a damn good time being Spider-Man. I didn't care about a little gay pride parade flag, or was it LGBTQ, whatever. The alphabets keep increasing in that damn flag, but that's besides the point. um, you know why? Because all I cared about was doing cool shit as Spider-Man. I didn't let that stuff ruin my entire experience for me. So just help me understand. Why are people hating so much for no reason? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Um, all right. I'm just complaining about the complainers, and that's all I got to say. That's all I have to say. I'm looking forward to seeing X-Men '97. Of course, it was one of the biggest things of my childhood, along with Batman the animated series, Spider-Man the animated series, Gargoyles. Oh, what else was good? What else was another good animated show? Let's see, Batman, Spider-Man, Gargoyles. Blanking out. I already mentioned X-Men. Uh, I think those were the top tier ones, right, from back in the day. I mean, of course, I can mention some Disney ones like Darkwing Duck, but nah. Talking about the superhero ones, there was Batman Beyond, which came way later. Batman Beyond was pretty cool. I do miss that. I was hoping we'd get a really good Batman Beyond movie, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen now. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe with James Gunn in charge, things might change. We might actually get like a maybe Elseworld story with Terry McGinnis and an old man Bruce Wayne. Don't let us down, James Gunn. Don't let us down. All right, this is Omega Primus signing out. I don't normally do videos like this. I hate doing videos like this because I normally, whenever I see a bunch of people complaining online over nothing, I just shrug my shoulders and I move on with my day. But this just felt like something I just wanted to get off my chest and to see if anyone can help me understand the hatred and not focus on the positives. I don't know. I guess this is the world I live in now. All right. Peace.